So why is nobody talking about this gimbal? Because this gimbal is smaller and has more features and could possibly be a good alternative to DJI. So this is the brand new FeiyuTech Scorp C2, and we're going to look at this gimbal, look at its features, and help you decide whether this is a good gimbal for you. Now, full disclaimer is that FeiyuTech did send me this gimbal to review, but everything I'm going to say here is according to my own opinion, my own thoughts, and my own tests with this gimbal. And this is not a comparison video either between this gimbal and a DJI, because I don't currently own a DJI. But before we look at any of the features of the FeiyuTech Scorp C2, let's first talk about its price. The regular price for the FeiyuTech Scorp C2 is $250 USD, but comparing this gimbal to the DJI RS4 Mini, which is fairly similar to this gimbal with features and the design, the DJI RS4 Mini costs about $450 USD. So the DJI RS4 Mini is considerably more expensive than the FeiyuTech Scorp C2. So if price is one of the factors that what you're looking for in a gimbal, then the FeiyuTech Scorp C2 is a good alternative to DJI. But is the $250 USD too good to be true? Well, let's take a closer look at the FeiyuTech Scorp C2 and help you decide on that. First, let's talk about how much gear this gimbal can handle. According to FeiyuTech, this gimbal can handle 3.5 kilograms, so let's test that out. I'm currently using the Sony a6600 with a cage, and if I pair this with the Tamron 70-70 f2.8 with an ND filter, the weight comes to around 1200 grams. For such a small gimbal, being able to carry this much weight is amazing. This means that this gives you more flexibility when it comes to lenses. You don't have to stick to prime lenses because this gimbal can carry some zoom lenses. Another main feature that this gimbal has is the AI tracking. But the difference is that the AI tracking doesn't stick out unlike you would see with DJI. Personally, I like this design because this gives the gimbal a cleaner design, and just like with other AI tracking that we're probably familiar by now, this uses gesture control, meaning that even if you're filming by yourself, you can get that perfect shot. This gimbal does come with an attached second grip with button controls, and personally I think they should have went with touchscreen, but that is just my personal opinion. And these are just some of my examples of what I shot using the FeiyuTech Scorp C2. I tried exaggerating my movements to create shake, but as you can see, you can still get pretty smooth shots with this. So overall, I found this gimbal to be pretty useful. It is pretty affordable, you can get smooth shots, and it has AI tracking. But that's not all the features that this gimbal has. This gimbal has native vertical shootings. All you need to do is move the orientation of the L bracket to get vertical shots. There's also a 1/4 inch slot in this gimbal, so you can put a monitor here or you can put other accessories in here if you want. And this gimbal has a 14-hour battery life. But who is this gimbal actually for? I believe if you're doing a lot of video work with a lot of movements, such as if you're an event videographer or a wedding filmmaker, or even if you're a real estate videographer, then I think this gimbal is for you. You can get steady shots with this gimbal, and with the second grip, you can get that perfect angle that works for you. The AI tracking is very useful so that you can get the right composition. And if you're beginners looking to get into gimbals, then this gimbal is right for you. But my overall thoughts with this gimbal is that if you're looking for a gimbal that can carry a heavy payload and is affordable, then the FeiyuTech Scorp C2 is something that is worth checking out. Personally, I like the second handle because I can get the perfect shot that I'm looking for, whether they're low angles, but I understand that this second handle might make it a little bit difficult to place into some backpacks. And that's it for today's video, but comment below what features are you looking for that you wish that is included with the FeiyuTech Scorp C2. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you want to check out the FeiyuTech Scorp C2, I do have a link down below. If you like this video, please consider pressing that like button and consider subscribing for more reviews just like this one. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.